happy to be joined on the Milford Informer this week by a couple of representatives here to talk about the Milford Summer Lunch Program in its 5th year of existence now here in the area. A very exciting program that does a lot of good here in the community. So we have Mike Kaplan joining us from the Milford Humanitarian Coalition, and we also have Mary Kate Bergen joining us once again. Mary Kate, I feel like from the Hockomock Area YMCA, this has been sort of a regular occurrence for you and I at this time of year. So happy to have both of you joining us on the show this week.
Great. Thank you very much.
So before we get into all of the details on the summer lunch program, Mike, obviously here from the Milford Humanitarian Coalition, continuing to grow here. You've been around now you're coming close to a decade now of existence, isn't that right?
Yeah, we've been around for not quite a decade, maybe about 7 or 8 years, but getting close to it. Looking forward to that true decade celebration once we get there. It's a great organization. It involves many groups and organizations, including the local churches, the Rotary, the Milford Public Schools Department, the police have sat on, Representative Murray's office is on there. We have a lot of different offices and groups and organizations which create a coalition to really focus on what needs Milford has. We've actually changed the name to Summer Meals Program as opposed to a summer lunch program, because now we're serving breakfasts as well at the closed facilities. So I mean that ended up being quite a number of breakfasts as well. So it isn't stated correctly if we just say summer lunch program. For years it was, and it grew from a pilot program of a little over 2,000 meals the very first year until approximately 14,000. You have the numbers there, but to where it was last year, which is like 7 times the amount of where we were the very first year that we operated. Can't do it without people like Mary Kate, Hockomock. Can't do it with as you look at the Milford Public School Systems and Carla Tuttle and the wonderful things that the school service program brings in. Can't do it without her either. And I'm hoping that Mary Kate feels that they can't do it without the coalition as well. Each one of us, we call it the 3 pillars, if you will, and each one of us have added a particular contribution. And this particular program is probably one of the top programs I've ever had the privilege of working within, because you can see the success. You can see the kids. If you go in there on any day from 11:30 to 1 and you walk in a Memorial School, you're going to see hundreds of kids congregate eating, doing activities, happy, out of the sun, right? But they're doing things. It's like a mini day camp of sorts. It's phenomenal. I don't want to.
It's such a fantastic program, and again, it's been such a treat for us to see it continue to grow and touch so many lives over the years. And just to underscore that, Mary Kate, a couple of years ago when we had you in, you talked about how after that 2017 year, you served just over 10,000 lunches that year. Now you fast forward to last summer, and looking at the statistics on the Hockomock Area YMCA website, 14,516 meals were served to Milford area children last summer. That's really an amazing number.
It is, and it's so exciting to be part of this program, and our YMCA was just thrilled to have the coalition invite us in as a partner 4 years ago, and now going into our 4th summer being involved. We're just thrilled to see the program continue to grow. And I think a big piece of that is all of these partners that Mike's been mentioning. We really can't do this program alone. Nobody can. And the donors, the sponsors, folks who are bringing in the food that goes home for the weekend. I mean, the hundreds of volunteers that we're privileged to work with. We're just so lucky that all of these people give their time and their resources to make the program what it is. So we couldn't be more excited to be going into this summer coming up starting on June 17th.
And so again, that's coming right up. We want to get all the particulars out there so everyone knows the Milford Meal Service Program that will be going on now throughout this summer. It's going to kick off on June 17th, as Mary Kate said. It's going to go all the way until August 23rd. And so those meals are going to be served Monday through Friday at the Memorial Elementary School over at 12 Walnut Street. That's going to be from 11:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. on Monday through Friday at that location. You've also got another location for one day only. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But obviously, Mary Kate, great meal opportunity for kids to come in, get a meal. But the program's so much more than that now. There are so many great activities. We were talking about it just before we came on air. Educational activities, fun activities, so much for these kids to get involved in while they're there.
Absolutely. As Mike said, it's so much more than just a meal program. And the program exists because there is this need in Milford, and that's how we're able to bring the program here. But our goal is to really make it fun and exciting for everyone. So it's a free community resource. Come on in, have the great lunches provided by Carla and her team, but enjoy the activities too, because that's what summer's about, right? We want these kids to have fun. So we have music going every day. We have arts and crafts. We're able to buy hundreds of books, so almost every day kiddos are taking home a book to read for the summer, which is so important because there is that learning loss or gap that can occur in the summer. So we want to keep kids involved and working on things so that they get ready to jump back in come September. So anything we can do to make the program high quality when it comes to what we're offering, we try to work on that every year, and I think it's only gotten better.
And so many special guests show up at the program throughout the summer. I see you, Mike, wearing that Patriots tie. I know Pat the Patriot has been sort of a mainstay each of these summers, making an appearance at the program. So many fun things like that. Magicians you have coming in. There's a lot of great entertainment and, again, educational resources for these kids aside from the meal program.
You can't, really take away from an issue where children get to sit next to other children, not just come in, eat a meal, and then leave and get fed, but congregate eating and meeting next to other kids and sitting there and talking and laughing and just interacting. I mean, that's tremendous. And what Mary Kate, didn't mention, and it's again a credit to her and the rest of the organization, is that we also give out these backpacks at the end of the year, and the backpacks are tremendous. I forget how many we actually give out, but it's couple of
last year, yeah.
All right. So that's a lot of backpacks for the kids to go back to school with. And, we're trying to every year think of something new that we can do to keep it fresh, and so it doesn't get stale. And to the extent of even creating new food lunch menu items. Carla is constantly trying to figure out something that the kids will like. Hot meals were never something we had at the beginning. Now we have one day a week there's a hot meal served. I mean, sometimes a pizza will come in. I mean, the tacos on Tuesdays. I mean, this is stuff, it gets better every year. We're always looking to find a way to improve the program. It only benefits everybody.
It's so great to hear, and I think that one of the things we always like to underscore every time we have you guys in is that there's really sort of no fuss when it comes to getting kids into this program. There's no paperwork for parents to sign. There's no procedure. It's just simply show up every week and enjoy.
Absolutely. Yeah. No questions asked, no need to sign in, provide any kind of identification.
Exactly.
We are going to greet you with a smile no matter who you are, but we don't need to know anything about you except that you want to come, you want to have fun, and enjoy the meal.
You want to come in one day a week, you want to come in 5 days a week, well, whatever you want.
That's great. And obviously, an operation like this can't exist without a tremendously hardworking volunteer base. And we've seen it the times we've had a chance to come out during the program, but just so many volunteers throughout the summer. And I know that's something in the past where you certainly have some volunteers who probably want to stay involved throughout the summer, but whether you have a certain amount of time available, whether you're available for the whole summer, you're looking for volunteers. Any time that they can give, that's certainly something that you're looking for.
Absolutely, and as you mentioned, 1 day a week, 5 days a week, a couple times throughout the summer. There's so many options, and we will work with individual volunteers to balance schedules and make sure that we get you in when it works for you and get you all the training that you need. So we're always welcoming new volunteers, and we would love to connect with anyone at any point in the summer. It's never too late to get involved for the current program.
So if you are out there and you're interested in possibly volunteering with the Summer Meal Service Program, reach out to Mary Kate. Her email is marykateb@hockoymca.org, and she'll have all the information you need to get you started. So again, we want to roll through all of the dates for this once again. The Summer Meal Service Program happening June 17th until August 23rd, and that will be mainly at the Memorial Elementary School at 12 Walnut Street, Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can come in and enjoy that program. You're going to have one day that you're going to be set up at the Milford Public Library this year. That's coming up on Tuesday, July 16th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So a special bonus day there over at the library. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So they have a special entertainer that's coming for families. So there'll be a big group there, and any way that we can extend healthy food to families coming to a similar program, we want to do that. So we're going to provide the meals for that event as well.
That's really great. So it just seems like this is going to be just another tremendous resource all summer long for these kids to enjoy. And so, we certainly look forward to, as we always do, finding out the progress of the program. But again, for any kid out there, for any family out there interested, we certainly should take advantage of this program. June 17th to August 23rd over at Memorial Elementary School, Monday through Friday. Just a great opportunity. And not only to take in a good meal, but to enjoy some camaraderie with other kids in the area, and also take advantage of some great activities as well. So we wish you guys the best of luck. This really is an outstanding service that you guys give to the greater Milford community. So we certainly thank you for your hard work, and we thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely, thank you.
Thank you.
This is Milford TV News and Sports Director Tim Coet. Make sure you check out new editions of the Milford Informer every Friday at 7:30 p.m. or during one of our 8 convenient re-air times throughout the weekend. You can also find individual news stories as well as full archived editions on our YouTube page, My Milford TV. If you live in the greater Milford area and have an idea for a news story, you can tweet at us using the handle @Milford_TV, or you can contact me directly by sending an email to news@milfordtv.net.